afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Monday, May 4th, and we're excited to have with us Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Take it away, boys.
Speed as fast as you can. Maybe the road will lend you some pace. Maybe it will rest your head, yeah. All those things you just can't stand, ain't it stuck on your mind? Like you should want it some more. Every time, just paying the toll. Even when mountains climb, some things they just don't change, ain't it stuck on your mind? How far you go, or your troubles will follow where you go. No one escapes the devil's road. Now we're all just promised some time, ain't it stuck on your mind? Like you should want it some more. Every time, just paying the toll. Even when the mountains climb, some things they just don't change, ain't it stuck on your mind? Done. Then when you rise with the sun, now I see we wandered on back, ain't it stuck on your mind? Hard work was done. Well, now things have too much fun. Sending on another way. A cold start put you to the grave. Ain't it stuck on your mind? Like you should want it some more. Every time, just paying the toll. Even with mountains climb, some things they just don't change. Ain't it stuck on your mind?
Audiotree Live with Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. What's up, dudes? Welcome. Thanks for coming out, hanging out with us. Yeah. While you tune up or do whatever, I would like to know about that harmonica belt. Did you make that or did you purchase it?
This harmonica belt is a one of a kind, and a fiddle player friend of ours made it for
Okay.
us. So, yeah,
Okay, cool. Did he?
I wish it was bigger.
Yeah. Seriously, how many fit in it?
Well, I think there's about 10 slots, but I usually just cram jam a couple extra in there.
It makes you look so like. It's like somewhere between Batman and, construction worker.
It's like
I love
a kilt,
it.
Yeah. Sometimes I kind of want to just take off my pants
and just wear that.
Just wear that right on in front.
Make them drag it out, put some felt behind it, so
Depends
that it
on how
covers
high
it.
the stage is,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, or if you guys are down below, then they can see in, and then it's no big deal. But so does he make this friend of yours make other things like that? I mean, is he like a clothing
she does not.
or she?
It was
Okay,
just
yeah.
a special gift. Yeah.
Okay, cool, sweet. All right, well, why don't you guys go into your next song when you're ready?
All right, we're gonna do a tune called "Short but Sweet." 1, 2, 3.
Come on back when you're feeling lonesome, won't you? Come on back, you got nowhere to go. When your night is cold, come sit by my fire. And in the morning we can go on down our own sweet road. It's a long drive and a hard drive. You know it's short but it's sweet. It's short but it's sweet. You know the Great Lakes are a great place for waltzing. So there I'll take my trouble tonight. Sing the dance and swim to the depths there. Come again when I feel like flying. It's a long time and a hard grind. You know it's short but it's sweet. It's short but it's sweet. You know that full moon just won't last forever, but at least there's still stars high up in the sky, and I'll stare at them anytime I want to. I'll say hello and then I'll say goodbye. It's a long time and a hard grind. You know it's short but it's sweet. It's short but it's sweet. So come on back when you're feeling lonesome, won't you? Come on back, we got nowhere to go. When your night is cold, come sit by my fire. And in the morning we can go down our own sweet road. It's a long time and a hard grind. You know it's short but it's sweet. It's short but it's sweet.
Audiotree Live with Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. So engineer request is just that when you guys sing, just get a little bit closer to the mic, but otherwise it sounds great. And speaking of which, I would like to know a little bit about that. Adam, you were talking about that kind of collective energy being around a singular microphone. Have you guys always done it this way, or is that like more of a recent development, performance-wise, I suppose?
I think it kind of comes from the fact when we first started playing with each other, we were jamming at house parties
Sure.
and stuff where we met back in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. And so when you're jamming at house parties, you're all kind of in a circle, getting close and trying to like listen to what each other are doing, especially when there's like a bunch of like screaming friends like
drunk
around
friends
having a
everywhere.
blast, you know?
Yeah.
So when we started playing out more and we had like the traditional, 58 microphones, and it always kind of felt like a little distant, like we couldn't quite get in the right groove. And then we started experimenting with just doing the single microphone, and how we were able to like kind of really get in there and kind of be like a little more free flowing around too. Just feels a little less confining. And,
Sure.
Like you're able to like feed off of each other's energy and kind of create a collective energy too.
Right, and with that, like, physical space is so important to how you interact with other human beings as well, right? Even things like people you're more comfortable with, you might touch more than you would otherwise hugs versus handshakes or something like that.
For sure.
Cool. Do you think that when you record, do you record in this manner mostly, or do you record each instrument separately?
So we try to create something pretty similar to like what we're doing live. We're all in a room that's kind of like isolated with plexiglass, so we can all see each other.
Yeah.
But we're all still looking at kind of towards the center, and definitely still trying
to.
Yeah, we're all still pretty compact close, too, but like still trying to feed off what we get as a group together. With like the last record we did, most of it is done like that.
Cool.
With like live tracking, and a couple of tunes we experimented with on this album and did some multi-tracking stuff.
Cool, yeah.
And those turned out really fun too. So it's kind of like, you know, in the studio, there's so many options, and a lot of them end up being really fun to experiment with, and why not, you know?
Definitely, yeah. And like not limiting yourselves to even to a certain style or to a certain like rule set, you know, something like that.
That's that's something we definitely think about a lot and like try to focus on, I think, is like keeping our boundaries open and allowing music to kind of go to new spaces and
especially in a more traditional roots genre. I think it's easier to get trapped into doing the same thing that's been done for 100 years or something like that.
For sure. I think it's good to like feed off of the traditions that have already been around, and like Sam, for instance, has been really into jazz for a really long time, and so like typically in like a bluegrass or an old time band, it would be like very, like rock steady, boom, 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 boom kind of bass. And that's like one way that we definitely like to kind of space go out in like in a slightly new direction, like something that's just a little different,
Yeah, right on. All right, you guys can go to your next song.
Cool.
You're tuned up and stuff.
Do you want to do some Foray or River?
That sounds really fun.
Comes on like a whisper, smoke, gentle pushing on the summer's eve. I'll never know all of her, for she's ever changing as the moments pass. And her kiss is worth 1,000 little things, may she grow strong till the end of days. Now the twists and bends of the way
Audiotree Live with Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. You guys can get ready, prep up to go into the next one, and I will say that their newest record, Middle Western, is out now, and they're on a mostly Midwest tour promoting that album, a bunch of dates around Wisconsin and Illinois and that area. They're also doing a million festivals this summer, so go to their website and check them out. Playing at Summer Camp, Revival, Blue Ox, Americana, and Somerset, among a whole bunch of other ones. So you can see them there and on their Middle Western tour as well. The most fun part about being in a band like this is that you have to do this 8 million times a day.
Yeah, with springtime coming around too, it's like everything changes a lot from winter to.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna do another tune off that Middle Western album, the new album. Yeah, this is a tune called "Breathin'."
There beyond the grass where I just like to lay, make a dance after a glance, wash everything away. It's all we really got right now, and it's all there really is. Wake of the moment, it's beauty and it's bliss. Walk along the river, won't you walk along the sea? Keep walking, and either way you'll find another way. Don't you got a place to go now? Don't you got a place to go? Morning, I got one more cup of coffee. Get low, get by, get together and we'll keep on wondering why. It's all just part of breathing.
Audiotree Live with Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Considering you guys are playing so many of them this summer, I'm just curious about how you approach playing a festival. I mean, I know a few of them are folk festivals, I guess, or like Americana festivals, but not all of them are. And I just wonder do you get worried you're gonna get drowned out by like, I don't know, some loud band right next to you or something like that? Or you do you approach playing a little bit differently at a festival than at a gig?
I like being outside for them. I mean,
Okay.
playing outside at a festival is the best place to play music.
Yeah.
Like, rain or shine, like that interaction with everybody and not being confined in a box that has
Sure.
a doorway,
Yeah.
you know? Like
Sure,
that
sure.
just makes people way more receptive and makes me feel just more at home, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
I like playing festivals for that reason,
Yeah.
very specifically.
Yeah, because there's probably maybe if you're playing at a band shell or something like that, you'd be outdoors, but every venue is indoors,
Yeah.
at night or something. Yeah, that's an interesting point, I guess. Other insight on that, or no, just festival playing?
I mean, I like festivals because of the community. Like, you get a chance to
Sure.
kick it with a lot of people that, like, when you're at a show, like a club show, sometimes the only time you see, like, friends is from stage.
Right.
Out there dancing. And at a festival, you get a chance to, like, walk around and get to chit-chat with, people who you've kind of met along the way. And
Definitely.
that's always a really big joy. I like festival season just overall. Like Russ said, it's
Yeah.
nice to be outside and
Sure.
hear other bands. Like,
Yeah.
you get a chance to
Yeah.
really get out there, and like that's one of the fun things. We don't just play like bluegrass or folk festivals.
Right.
Like, we love playing them totally, but sometimes we get a chance to play like really eclectic music festivals
Sure.
too, where you hear some music that you're like totally throttled.
Yeah,
by.
yeah. At least that you might not have had any reason to seek out,
And
right?
It's
or like,
awesome, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Start dancing to the drum band, you know?
For sure. And also maybe some, like, do you find that there are, I don't want to say networking, that word has weird connotations, but you know what I mean, like meeting bands, meeting managers.
You meet pickers at the bluegrass ones are
Yeah.
really fun for that.
Yeah.
But back at the campsite space,
Sure.
everybody just pulls out a folding chair or whatever and start, swapping tunes, hanging out.
Sure.
You make a lot of friends that way, and you get intertwined with other bands in the best kind of way in that
Right.
kind of situation. Instead of just being friends and shaking hands and like having to part ways at gigs. At a festival where you all get to sit around for a weekend most of the time, you really get to sit down and like get to meet them as people and get to meet them as pickers. And,
Right,
and
right.
And then you
share
want
that
to see
space.
each other again, and
Yeah.
you end up
Yeah.
playing together during the year
Sure.
on the road. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, networking is growing memories.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
that's
definitely.
really true. Like,
Definitely. And bringing that into the future of your band in a way, fusing that into like not only your ethos, but even the music itself. You meet some guy who plays banjo like you've never seen someone play banjo
Exactly.
before, right?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah, sweet. All right, why don't you go on to your next song?
Cool.
Let's get down to it.
Do another Middle Western tune. This one, Colin wrote. Yeah, it's called Get Down to It. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One way to cross the road, but your true blue blues got a hell of a hold on you. What can you do? It's got a hold on you. Well, you gotta get a gasoline raggedy hand, take a big old matchstick in the palm of your hand and set it all free. How could that be? Well, there's no way up from here. You gotta dig down over your road plane to lift your feet up off the ground and say, oh, me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it, say, oh, me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it. Well, you wanna be bad boy, tell you what to do. You find a big bad man with a neck tattoo and hit him with a bar stool. That's what you gotta do. And when you're rocking and you're rolling out the back of the bar, break a beer bottle out before you get too far. Let them know who you are, and then give them a scar. 'Cause there's no way up from here. You gotta dig down on your road plane to lift your feet up off the ground and say, oh, me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it, say, oh, me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it. term, doing it all, taking your turn, bringing it to the point of Armageddon till you find a third. Every bad man at the last stand wears fingers on the trigger when he finds out that they'll go way up from here. You gotta dig down the railroad line to lift your feet up off the ground. Said, oh me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it, said, oh me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it, said, oh me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it, said, oh me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it, said, oh me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it, said, oh me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it, said, oh me, oh my, it's a crying shame. When you get down to it.
Audiotree Live with Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. You guys can just take it away into your last one, but I would like to know about that. I just saw on some social media stuff that grenade microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a custom thing?
It was a gift from a
a
friend.
gift, yeah.
Okay.
There's a great band, bluegrass band from up in central Wisconsin called Art Stevenson and Highwater.
Okay.
And they've got one of my favorite three-finger banjo players in the world in that band, and a good friend, Dale Reichert. And he showed up at this jam we played often with this new setup for us,
Yes.
this grenade thing. And
Yes.
he had found it online. I think
Yeah,
they're out there for some
reason. For some
really
reason,
cool.
that's
It
a
was really
popular
cool.
enough item to already be invented.
Yeah. We kind of had a
Grenade
we had
for
a
a
laugh
condenser
about that.
basket is just like. I bet
Yeah.
they make a skull one too. That
Yeah,
is
oh,
sweet.
They
definitely.
do. There's like a bunch of. There's
you
like
go
a
on the
bunch of
website to
strange
find
stuff?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the funniest part about that too is that somebody has offered to weld us. Like,
Yeah, a horseshoe. I was
going
gonna
to
say because of the symbol with the horseshoe.
You
You
really
should
should
let
do it.
them.
It's just
Yeah.
been-
Yeah, it's one of these days we'll get around.
Just
to
been
it.
tardy about it.
Yeah. Procrastinating
Yeah.
the inevitable of
Right.
that symbol. Yeah. Okay, you can go and do your last one, dude.
Cool. Well, yeah. Let's do another Colin tune. This is another tune off of Middle Western too. We've kind of done all Middle Western tunes today. We've been having fun playing them, you know. So this is a tune called "Old Man and Me."
Let her rip.
If this life were just a memory of the old man that one day I'll be, could I improvise a symphony at a few more crescendos? Same coat, your fingers in mine, hot sex and ice cold brandy wine. This night could transcend space and time again. Take off your comma at the door, strip down till there's you and nothing more. Scream out 'cause we're young and dumb and pour another drink. If this life were just a minstrel show for the old man right before he goes to be beneath his last laurel, my epitaph would read: consider, friend, as you walk by, as you are now, so once was I. As I am now, you too shall be grateful for today. Work hard and play till you can't breathe. Your love is all that you can leave. Time lost is something you should grieve, but not for me. fingers in mine. Hot sex and ice cold brandy wine. This night could transcend space and time again.
Finally got me with the bow there on that last one.
Audiotree Live with Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Middle Western is out now. You can catch them on tour for a bunch more dates and then festivals all summer. Thank you guys very much for playing for us. Thanks to everyone in the studio and sound engineers, camera and lighting crew hooking it up, and viewers. Thanks for watching. Support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a week or so, and send a shout via social media to us or the band if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the Audiotree Studios, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
Sweet. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. That was like
Of course.
the most comfortable one of these ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you it was just gonna be easy.